Here's a little story about a man with a shed. He was really bored, so this is what he said. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna get on the radio. So now in his shed, he does a funny show. Broadcasting, that is. Radio Gold. It's pretty funny.
And we're hot, Joe. Hey, buddy. How are you?
Just thinking about what it'd be like to stab somebody and watch the life leave their eyes.
Yeah, I mean, and it sounds just as creepy the second time. You just said that to me right before we hit the record, and I'm like, whoa, psycho.
You know what I mean, Bobby? Like you'd have like your left arm up around their shoulders, holding them close.
You know,
stab them right in the guts.
If I ever became a serial killer, I would never stab anybody. You know why? Well, a few reasons. One, it's very messy. It's too up close and personal for me if I were a killer. And for three, you know what they say. I don't want to be labeled that. Because you know what they say about people who serial killers that stab people?
No, what?
They say that is for dudes who can't get it up. That's what they say. I watch a lot of crimes, especially like Criminal Minds and stuff like that. And
so because you watched it on primetime TV shows and CSI says it, that means it's true.
It is true. I mean, I'm into. I don't know if I believe it, but that's what the actual professionals do believe that. Like the people who, whatever, the criminologists, the people who study serial killers.
So they stab people and the knife is an extension of their penis?
Yes, that's what they say. They really do believe that. They believe that. Criminologists or criminal mathematicians, whatever you want to call them, those people. I
believe they're called criminal maticians, Bobby.
Criminal maticians. You Google criminal matician up, and look up the what they say about stabbers. I'm telling you, stabbers that's their release because they can't get their dick up, so they use the knife, and that gets them hard.
So you're saying, in a roundabout way, that because I fantasize about stabbing somebody and watching the life leave their eyes, that I can't get a boner.
Exactly. I'm saying what I'm saying is you don't want that. You don't want that portrayed to the world. So just find another way to kill somebody. That's all. That's all. Wow. If you're going to be a serial killer and you don't want to be labeled impotent, don't stab people. That's all.
Impotent. Don't want to be impotent.
Right. Now, I don't know if...
Did you ever hear about the black man that was going to get a vasectomy?
No, what happened?
And when he came downstairs in the morning, he was wearing a tuxedo.
Yeah.
And his wife said, "Why the hell are you wearing a tuxedo to your vasectomy?" And he said, "Woman, if I'm going to be impotent, I'm going to look impotent."
So, is there anything you want to talk about before we start doing? We've got a lot of segments to do today, and I don't know if we're going to get them all done in one.
What are we going to say what's to do about today?
We're going to do some good advice, which is no longer a show. The creator of this...
I can sum that one up right now.
Uh-huh.
You need to leave that zero and get yourself a hero.
We also have, of course, Jackass of the Day, which we always do at the end. I don't know. I have it up. I don't know if we're doing that. Stupid Criminals.
I don't know if you have it up, Bobby.
I don't know if I have it up. I might have to stab somebody. Bringing back fun facts. We're going to bring that segment back.
Fun fact. Bobby can fit 28 warm grapes up his anus.
So, you want to talk about the beef?
Yeah, we'll talk about Bieber for a bit. Old
Bieber?
Justin Bieber. Everybody's mad at poor old Justin now. I don't know why. He's got a bit of a lisp. For years, he's been telling everybody he wants to drag, and you guys thought he saying swag.
So, all right, let's break it down. First, he got in trouble for egging a house. That was like the first sign of where he was acting up, right?
We got to back up.
Back up? We are backing up.
Okay. Before he got charged for egging the house, he slept with that world-famous hot prostitute from Brazil, and she took his picture and everything in the morning. And he left his monkey in the airport in Germany. And
what, a real monkey? Oh, God, I should have...
The monkey in Germany. The Germans give him a bunch of hassle and confiscated and stuff, and he left.
Who's he, Michael Jackson? He's got a pet monkey?
Well, Michael Jackson was his hero, I guess. But what I'm trying to say is Justin Bieber got famous because he was a cute little kid who could sing and dance and play the piano or whatever it is that he does. I'm not even sure what all his talents encompass. And people loved him because he was a little girls loved him because he looked like a little girl and they wanted to kiss him.
They still love him.
Pedophilic men liked him because they wanted to cornhole him. You know what I mean? Like, he had appeal. So, unfortunately for him, he got older. And when it comes to boy bands, just like kids, the older they are, the cuter they ain't. So now he reaches the age where he's not the cute little teen boy anymore. And people still perceive him like that. I believe what we're seeing is Justin Bieber and his publicity team. Now, a little bit of this is him being a boy, boys being boys, but I think a lot of this is image rebranding. And now, like, he's in trouble, he's drag racing, he's sleeping with hookers, he's smoking pot, he's, you know what I mean, assaulting fucking limo drivers. He's not the little boy next door anymore. He's bad boy, just like Miley Cyrus has got her tongue stuck out, wants to show everybody her cooter. Fucking, you know what I mean? She's rebranding herself. It's a lot of what you see going on with Miley Cyrus. It's fucking, they want to shit these, kid next door images, and they want you to view them as a sex symbol fucking icon. Oddly enough, they took a picture. They cut Miley Cyrus and Justin Bieber's face down the middle and spliced them together.
Yeah.
They still look like the same person.
Maybe they should do it. Have they ever done it?
It's real fucking creepy, but it's like you can tell it's two different people, but only because one is done up to look like a girl and one's done up to look like a boy. Like, I'm quite certain if they had a makeup artist do them up the same, like their eyebrows, their eyelashes, and everything, that when you splice them together, it'd be really hard to tell it's not the same person.
Really? All right. How old's Miley?
I don't know, 20 or something.
And Justin's how old?
And I want to go on record. I never watched Hannah Montana, so I don't feel guilty about this. I would fist fuck the gut right out of Miley Cyrus.
See, I have, but I mean,
I never watched her grow up, so I don't feel bad about this.
I had to because I have a daughter, and she was
I know.
she was watching that shit.
You didn't have to watch it 12 years ago.
Huh?
You didn't have to watch it 12 years ago.
No, it was just yeah. I mean, she was kind of like, she wasn't. I mean, I remember seeing it a couple times, but she wasn't really like with Belle. It was all cartoons at that age, but she'd still watch it a little. We watched a little bit, and I remember watching. I like that dude, her dad, and stuff. You know.
Billy Ray Cyrus?
Yeah, I like him.
Don't tell my heart.
My achy breaky heart. That was like the only song he had, right?
Don't think you'd understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy breaky heart might blow up and kill this man. I hate that fucking song.
I don't know. Sounds like you know all the words.
How did you not? It was the only fucking line in the fucking song, isn't it? He just does that for 4 minutes. With his mullet up there shaking his fucking butt in his blue jeans. He's in a movie, though, with Bill, the guy from the Blue Comedy Tour there. Bill, not Larry, not, anyway. It's about fucking, I think it's called Bait Shop, one of the truth.
So
race that versus this big Bass Pro fucking rock star type guy.
So before we move on and we go to a break, when we come back, we're going to do good advice. But before we do, we might as well go ahead. We'll get it out of the way now because I already know who the jackass of the day is. Hush!
This is called the Jackass theme.
This is a zonkey. It's the rarest mount you can get.
Okay, here we go. It's time for
Jackass of the day.
That's right, Joe. Jackass of the day
Jackass
is
theme
Justin
song,
Bieber.
guys.
Justin Bieber.
Good job, buddy. You're okay in our book.
Justin Bieber's awesome.
Hey, listen. They all go through this. You know what I mean? He's just being a dumb kid.
Yeah, you know what? When I was 18, I had a 750 street bike and I made $250 a week. And I acted 20 times worse than Justin Bieber does with his $100 million. You know what? Make me 18, give me a Lamborghini and $100 million, and they'll be talking about me on Mars. I'll make the fucking front page on Mars. I'd be running hookers over with that shit.
Yeah, it's just because he's...
Oh my god, that Lamborghini's on fire. Oh wait, that's cocaine dust.
Half the shit they do, it wouldn't be anything that, at our age, if we had that kind of money, we wouldn't do. It's just because they're under the magnifying glass because of their fame, so...
And while this is going on, and this is breaking news in Canada and the United States, over in the Ukraine, they're fucking rioting in the streets. So, like, while real news is going on, this is the stuff they distract us with.
Right, Justin Bieber. We'll be back with the...
Justin Bieber likes to... 18-year-old Justin Bieber likes to sleep with pretty women, do drugs, and drive fast. Shocker.
When we come back, good advice.
Alright, let's do this, y'all. I am adorable. So precious. I'm a tween sensation. People think it's cute when I'm in adult situations. I wanna rock your body. But you know I ain't playing. Someone wrote this song for me, so I'm not sure what I'm saying. I've seen many different girls, and I've seen their second faces, but you're nothing like those girls. You don't have zits or braces. I'm so glad it's finally you and me, and we are all alone. Except for my dad who's over there, 'cause he's the chaperone. I won't try to pressure you, 'cause I'm willing to wait. And I won't try to touch your boobies on the first date. I'll take you out to Chuck E. Cheese, and then a Pixar movie, and then maybe later you could just let me see your boobies. 0 times 1 equals none. You plus me equals fun. Kittens and puppies and chubby cheeks. Is my cuteness starting to make you weak? I am adorable. You can't resist my advances. I've got Carol Brady hair, and I know all of Usher's dances. Let's go to my dance car and make the window steam. I really hope that sounded cool, 'cause I don't know what it means. Most of the other boys will play you for a fool. I made you this macaroni necklace today at school. I know how to please you, 'cause I can do sex good. I learned about it in a Playboy that I found in the woods. The square root of 1600 is 40. Don't you want to be my shorty? When I first saw you, I was astounded. I love you tonight if I'm not grounded.
Definitely grounded.
I am adorable. It's almost disgusting.
Stop singing that song. My son sings like a little girl. I don't know where I went wrong.
I want to sleep on you.
That doesn't make sense, and you're being creepy.
Whoa, it's almost 9 o'clock. I'm getting kind of sleepy.
I know a man named Otis who invented a room, and his heart was filled with pride. I said to Mr. Otis, what does your room do? He said it goes from side to side. So I said, Mr. Otis, if you take my advice, you'll be the richest man in town. You gotta take that room that goes from side to side and make it go up and down. And that was good advice. Good advice. Good advice costs nothing and it's worth the price. I sincerely doubt that the world could do without my good advice. Christopher Columbus was a seaman second class when I told him that the Indies could be found by sailing to the west instead of sailing to the east. I advised him that I thought the world was round. I really thought so. And then I sent him down to ask good Queen Isabel to pawn her jewels for all they're worth. Next day he set sail, and as everyone knows, he fell off the edge of the earth. Well, that was bad advice. Bad advice is just the same as good advice. Everybody makes occasional mistakes, and that was bad.
That's what I'm talking about, Joe. Joe, the founder and writer of Good Advice. So we've been getting all these letters. We let them build up
Just
before we.
Debbie Daly, saving people one caller at a time.
That's right. That's right. And we get these letters, and and they're going, where'd Good Advice go? Good Advice, Joe, because they all know Joe's. So they're saying, so now they're sending us letters.
The Swami of advice.
That's right. So now they're asking, they're sending us letters asking Joe for some good advice. And, of course, I'm here for my feedback, too, as well, if anybody cares. Usually nobody does. But, here's one. Dear Joe, I'm a 27-year-old woman who still lives at home. Sounds doable already, right? I do it so I can help my mom with my 5 nieces and nephews. Their mother passed away suddenly in 2009 at the age of 30. My mom and stepdad kept them rather than scatter them to fathers who don't appear very interested in them. Since my sister's death, I have earned 2 degrees. Brag a little bit more, bitch. Entered the healthcare field and have lost almost 140 pounds.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Despite what I have accomplished, here comes the complaints. I feel
my life feels stagnant.
I feel I have nothing to show for myself.
I just feel so sorry. Nobody makes a book about me. Okay, go on about it.
When I put I guess I should stop the voice. When I when I point my accomplishments out to myself, they don't seem like a heck of a lot. What can I do? What can I do so I can stop feeling like a loser? Lost in the Northeast. Oh, for fuck's sake, are you serious?
Well, you should realize that your sole purpose in life is to have babies and to ensure the species. It's not to have an education and a career. That is a phony persona that is wished upon you by people that want you to be indebted to them for your whole life. Maybe you should embrace the fact that you and your mother and father are raising your nieces and nephews, which in turn are really your kids now. And you should try to make them the best adults you can, rather than worried about, how unfulfilling your life seems, because it's not like a fucking Diane Steele fucking novel, you brain dead whore. Nobody's life is. Nobody's life.
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus. You think you're fucking Miley Cyrus? When you're rich, you get to fuck who you want. You get to buy what you want. You get to drive what you want. That's the way it is. You're not rich, so fuck off and live with it.
See, we're here to help.
Well, just go, I've never heard her once say, you know, my poor nieces and nephews, their fathers don't want
She
them.
barely brought him up, but we wouldn't even, like...
My nephews, are, you know, their mother's dead. It's all about, I'm 27 and I've been out of high school for 8 years now, and I've gotten a career and I've lost weight, and I don't feel fulfilled at 27. Shit!
I think this letter was sent to the wrong people. I think she meant to send it to like a Dear Abby or something, because I feel like she was looking for us to say, "Oh no, sweetie, you should feel great," and like she wanted us to boast her up.
I think what she thought was that she believed that somebody somewhere, when she graduated school and she lost 140 pounds, that one day she'd go out on the street and there'd be a big fucking parade for her, and they'd be like, "Good for you, sweetie. You've done it. The world acknowledges that you're special." But guess what? The world don't give a fuck about you. You don't think so? Go die in the bushes and see how the world treats you. And there and rot and the buds and the birds.
And maybe we should have said.
Rotting corpse is discovered by somebody.
We should have probably saved Jackass of the Day. We could have used it for her. Jesus.
Well, I just think her, you know, I feel bad for her that she worked hard and that she never got the parade she thought she had coming, but a little lesson in life to you, sweetie. Get over your fucking hurt feelings and make your fucking nieces a sandwich.
Yeah, I mean, that's what she wanted. We're not that kind of advice. We tell the truth. We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Okay?
Yeah, I don't do that when you want to hear stuff too well.
No. We're not going to tell you, sit there and blow smoke up your ass and tell you, "Oh, you're great. You should feel great. How can you stop feeling like such a loser?" It's simple. Just stop feeling like a loser. It's not that hard. When you got.
No, I know. Here's my advice. If you find yourself feeling like a loser every day, find yourself an internet friend who you think's a bigger loser than you, and hang out with them daily. You'll feel better about yourself.
That worked for me too.
That's my advice on this one.
And it always helps if you both feel the same way about each other. Because then it's a win-win for both of you.
That way the one person's not being used.
That's right. I never forget. I told this guy one time. We were kind of buddies, and we'd talk a lot and hang out and shit. And he had this girlfriend, and he started whining to me about how, he felt like he was being used. And I told him, don't feel like that, because everybody uses everybody in some kind of way. And he says, "Oh, really? How so?" I'm like, "Well, I use you. What do you use me for?" I said, "We use each other. We use each other for to keep each other occupied, like from boredom and all that. Like we're using each other right now. We're bored, so we went over here. I went over here, came up to your house. Like everybody uses everybody for something. If you don't think that, then you're a bigger loser than I thought." And for some reason, he stopped talking to me. I really don't understand why, but. Yes?
I would love to hear your fucking smooth talking when you're trying to, when you fuck up with Liz and you're trying to suckle. I would love to hear those speeches.
Yeah. They don't work out too good.
I would love to hear one of those.
And then I wonder why I don't get laid. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. We're having a good time here at the Shed Show. DJ Uncle Bobby and Joe Seeker here. giving out good advice. You know, not the stuff you want to hear, the stuff you need to hear. You have to. You know, sometimes the truth hurts. It's simple as that, Joe. But we got plenty of letters, but we'll have to save them for another time, I think, because we're pretty much running out of time already. You know, that's what happens. I'm sorry. Don't be so upset, Joe. It's okay. We can always do another one. You know.
Yeah, whatever.
You know. Fun fact for you before we go, though.
What's that?
I've got this great site up now, BuzzFeed.com, and it's basically facts that sound like BS but are actually true. So, did you know, Joe, that you get a it's possible to get a tattoo after getting struck by lightning?
The lightning will tattoo your skin?
Yes.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, they got pictures and everything. Telling you.
Bullshit.
Yeah. The electric discharge of a lightning strike can leave a temporary tattoo like a marking of a scar known as Lynchburg figure. The patterns created are known to be examples of fractals, whatever that is. But they do look like tattoos. It's crazy. But I always thought, see, that was an unbelievable rumor to me because I kind of thought you just died when you got hit by lightning. I didn't think too many people lived through that.
Well, I heard you doing a thing one day there going on about how it would make you a superhero. And I didn't have the heart to tell you that. Like, people get hit by lightning all the time, Bobby.
Well, yeah. And then they'll become superheroes, huh?
No, there's actually some people that hit by lightning more than once.
I'm sure you misconstrued what I was saying. Like, I was probably wishing that was true or something to that extent. Wouldn't it be cool, maybe I said, that if you got hit by lightning? I doubt I said, oh, yeah, I know this guy down the street, see, he got struck by lightning, now he's a superhero. You know what I mean? Like, I think you're twisting my words around a little bit. You don't have nothing to say about that, huh? Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm at a loss, but...
Round 2 coming soon. We have time for one more fact. You want to hear something else?
Sure.
All right. Let's see. Let's get a good one. Ooh, this one. Oral sex led to pregnancy in at least 2 bizarre incidences.
Wow.
Yeah, man. In 1988, a 15-year-old girl living in the small southern African nation... Why is anal always going on over there? I don't understand. Lesotho came to a local doctor's with all the symptoms of a woman in labor. But the doctors were quickly puzzled because upon examination, she didn't have a vagina due to a birth defect. Oh, shit. See, that's why it was a rare case. Okay. The girl had been in the same hospital 280 days, approximately 9 months earlier, after she was stabbed in the abdomen. Oh my God, who the fuck stabbed her? She had practiced fellatio with her new boyfriend and was caught in the act by her former lover. That's why he stabbed her. The lover stabbed her. Former lover. A knife fight ensued. Doctors concluded that spermatozoa had gained access to the reproductive organs via her injured gastrointestinal tract.
Gastrointestinal tract?
Holy shit, that hurt. Yes. Oh, we're out of here. See you, everybody.
Legalize cocaine.
There are more atoms in a single glass of water, in glasses mad, mad world. What a wonderfully nutty universe. What a glorious space to